Well, I certainly will give some suggestions that I think will be very helpful, and I think your question really hits an important aspect of being single, especially in midlife and older, and that is self-limiting beliefs and negative beliefs. We all have them. We can't get through living in our culture without having those because we have such a youth-dominated culture, and we're made to feel that we're more irrelevant and unimportant and insignificant as we age, that we don't have as much value. And then we also have media, movies and TV shows and books all focusing on men especially being interested in younger women and having that arm candy to walk down the streets with. And there's no doubt about it, there are men who really are looking for women much younger than them and women who are model types, making the rest of the normal women feel very less than and bringing up insecurities and doubts. But I do want to stress that that's not everyone, and we have to really be guarded in our self-talk and our thinking because whatever we believe becomes our reality. So if you believe that, if you believe you're too old, you're too heavy, you're too disabled, you're too unattractive, or any other negative belief to find a partner, then that becomes your reality, that becomes your truth, and you attract into your life just what you believe and expect. So everything in our life really is about inner work. It's about believing what we want to be the truth and what we want to happen. We've all seen people, couples that we know, people who are in marriages or dating, where one partner is not a beautiful model type, they're not the Miss America type, and yet they're happily involved in a relationship with a guy, and you say to yourself, gee, if she could have a partner and a happy relationship, why can't I? And that really is the truth. Because if you believe, who wants to date someone my age when there are younger or more attractive or thinner or healthier people out there, then the reality is you are someone who is really worthwhile, and someone will want to date you because if you exude the confidence and the self-esteem and that inner glow, that's what attracts people to you. And you don't want the kind of men who are going to be attracted to more superficial attributes. If all they're looking for is external beauty and a certain weight and height and things on that nature, even if you developed a relationship with that person, you would find them to be very shallow and very superficial, and their character traits and inner qualities are most likely going to match on that level. So who wants to be in a relationship with someone like that? There are men out there, I promise you, who really are looking for quality women. And they're looking for women who have a great sense of humor, who are educated and knowledgeable, who are fun to be with, who are supportive partners, and who want to do things like them. There are men who want to be in age-matching relationships with partners who have the same kind of life experience with them and don't want their partners to be decades younger. So yes, it takes some doing, but it all starts on the inside. It takes the inner work to get to a place of confidence and comfort with who you are. If you don't like who you are, then start by making the kinds of changes you can, and whether those are physical changes of trying to lose some weight or get more fit and toned up, or getting a new haircut, or playing with makeup or clothing that's more sophisticated. All of those things are very doable. They aren't the bottom line criteria, but they certainly can help your self-confidence. And so I suggest that everyone do what you can on a physical level to make you feel better about yourself. Equally important is doing things on the inner side to make you feel really good about yourself so that you're not wasting your energy worrying about looking different and instead start being different. Radiate the qualities of who you really are, and I promise you, you will start attracting smart, relationship-minded men who are looking for someone like you. But you have to start by feeling good about yourself, because your energy, the energy that you put out, really conveys a message to other people. And if your energy says, I'm worthless, I'm not desirable, I'm embarrassed or ashamed about how I look, well, then people will pick that up and on some unconscious level agree with you. And if you instead exude a sense of confidence and go into a relationship really knowing that you're a catch and that you're desirable, then you're going to attract someone who looks at you in that same way. And it has nothing to do with age or weight or other external factors. So please stop waiting for something to push you along, because the drive and the intention must come from you. You need to decide that you're going to change your inner programming, your inner self-talk, your inner beliefs about how you feel about yourself, because if you don't change that first, someone else can't change it for you. You can't find a wonderful catch and that person make you feel more self-confident. It doesn't work that way. In fact, if you're with a partner and you don't feel good about themselves, after a period of time, they will leave, because they'll pick up and come into agreement with you that you're really not worthwhile, that you're too needy, too desperate, too codependent to be in a relationship. So everything starts by going inside and working on your levels of self-confidence and telling yourself the things you want to believe, and really knowing and believing that you have the qualities to attract a wonderful person.